Hey guys, hope everyone's good. Happy Wednesday, I guess if you're watching this video on Wednesday. Hope everyone had a good Easter, had some good food, candy maybe. Yeah, so I miss seeing you guys. It'll be soon, I'm sure. Hope everyone's doing good, hanging out with your families and your siblings and all that fun stuff, and still dancing and stretching when you get the chance, hopefully. We're gonna do just like we did last time. We'll start with plies. You guys can just follow me. We'll do 2 demis and a grande each position. We'll stretch forward in first and fourth, to the side in second, and to the back in fifth. So yeah, same as usual. Focus today on being graceful as you can. If you have a mirror that you're looking into in your house, that's awesome, and if not, that's okay too. You can still do just as well with that one. I don't have, well, I kind of have one because I'm looking in the camera, but still. Focus on being graceful, being strong at the same time. Remember I talked about how dancing is also a workout and you're building a muscle at the same time, right? So, plies. Cool, so let's do tendus. 2 slow, 4 quick. Excuse me, forward, front, side, and back. Today, I want you to focus on using your arms. Yes, we talk about that every single time, but also think about how you're using your feet, because it's easy to just kind of get used to doing the movement and not thinking about using your entire foot to, use your toes to push it off the floor, and all that good stuff. So really think about your feet when we're doing tendus. So 2 slow, 4 quick. each direction. Then we'll balance in coupe, same thing other side, okay? Okay. Let's do the same combination with dégagé, so 2 and then 4. When you're doing 2 slow, 4 quick with something like that, since it's not the same because they're technically quicker, all of them, because dégagés are faster, right? So you're kind of doing more of like a, kind of where you, if you're doing a tendu, except it's a dégagé, so it's in the air. So you hold it and then do the quicker. So 2 slow, or 2 sharper, and then 4 quicker, if that makes sense. Same combination, except dégagés. And then let's balance and passe at the end instead. Let's do rond de jambe. So let's stick to the combination we did last time. For going forward, for reverse it, our half circles, then we'll do front and pivot turn around ourselves. Then we'll come to first, do a stretch forward. Then we'll balance in attitude. Remember, when you balance in attitude, make sure that your knee is higher than your heel. So your leg is kind of at an angle. You don't want it to be level, and you don't want your foot up higher than your knee. that takes away from how it's supposed to look. So make sure it's behind you and your knee is up when you balance. And rond de jambes should be graceful and not sharp. So try to stay with the music. They're slow for a reason. Okay, let's do fondue. So when we fondue, remember it means to melt. So without a bar, we talked about it's a little tricky because when you're just doing a plie with one leg and your other leg is off the floor, it's hard. You kind of lose your balance, right? So you have to really be thinking about your supporting leg, gripping it really strong so you don't fall over, yes? So two to the front, we'll use our arms, two to the side, two to the back, two to the side. Balance passe. Let's, instead of balancing with our arms in first, let's do in fifth for the balance at the end of this. And then again, when you extend your leg out each position, I'd rather it be lower than higher, so that everything is done correctly. Because you could get your leg up super high, but then maybe it's not turned out, or then maybe you're leaning to the side, things like that. So be thinking about how to do it correctly, and then just wherever your leg lands for now is just where it is, and it'll get higher as time goes by, right? Okay. Undo. to, well, we'll do a stretch. So go ahead and use whatever, if you have a chair or your bed or your table, whatever's closest. We'll do a stretch like we would at the bar. So you will have your right leg up first. We'll stretch over, up, and then down over your leg, up, away, and then we'll do plie, stretch, or leve 4 times at the bar, okay? Awesome. Some stretch music. Well, if my computer would work. Oh well. Awesome. Okay, let's do frappe. So, working on doubles, remember to always be thinking about that leg kind of swinging from the knee down, kind of like a door, if you were to swing a door back and forth, so that it can go, your foot is flexed so that your heel can go front, back, back, front. And the more you do that slow, the easier it'll be to get quicker. So we'll just do 4 regular to the front, 4 doubles to the side, 4 to the back, and then 4 doubles to the side. Then we'll do our up plie, use your arms, yes, and arms through the whole combination, 5th, 2nd, and to the back. We'll make them fast, but not so fast that you're just too much. let's do grand battement really quick. I was talking about this in my other class. Grand battement is always the last thing that we do because it's the biggest movement at the bar, or center bar in this case, that you do. And so, that being said, when you do it, think about doing a tendu first in your head. Don't really do it, but think about doing a tendu first, then taking your leg all the way up, because what happens is your toes are supposed to push off the floor, and then the muscles underneath your leg are supposed to help it go up and control it to come back down so it doesn't just slam on the floor, which we've talked about that a lot. But that being said, make sure that when you do it, you don't have to, the point isn't for it to go all the way up over your head. It's just as high as you can get it while everything else is still proper, right? Your position, your form, making sure your leg is turned out, all those good things. So when we do grand battement, let's do 4 each position using arms. Then to get to the other side, let's do plie full turn, other side, instead of a balance, okay? All right. Awesome. So we're going to take a second, grab a drink, then we're going to stretch and do turns and some balances and a couple across the floor things. Alrighty?